This is discussion of JEE Advanced 2023 chosen questions from Eigenlearning. And here is a question. Consider the following reaction scheme and choose the correct options for the major products Q, R and S. It's a conversion of a compound styrene by a series of reactions to give P, which again by a series of reactions give Q, and the same P by another set of reactions gives R, and on reaction with the concentrated sulfuric acid, R gives S. So these are the reactions involved, and what you have to do is to predict the correct structures of Q, R and S. Q, R and S. Okay? So look at the question. The starting compound is styrene, and styrene you know is C6H5 CH double bond CH2. That is styrene. That is phenylethene. Okay? And the reaction mentioned is with the diborane followed by alkaline hydrogen peroxide. You are reminded of the hydroboration oxidation. Isn't it? It's hydroboration oxidation, and hydroboration oxidation is actually anti-Marconic of hydration. So the product of the reaction is C6H5 CH2 CH2OH. So that's the compound. C6H5 CH2 CH2OH. It is anti-Marconic of hydration. Okay? The H is going to CH and the OH is going to CH2. Of course, it is addition of diborane to form the alkyl borane, which is subsequently oxidized by alkaline hydrogen peroxide to get the alcohol. The whole reaction amounts to anti-Marconic of hydration of the alkene. So the product is this one. This is 1,2. It is 2-phenyl ethanol. That's the compound, 2-phenyl ethanol. So that's the compound P. And what happens? The next series of reactions is chromium trioxide, a very powerful oxidizing agent. So that will oxidize the primary alcohol to CrO3 in acid medium, H2SO4. You have C6H5 CH2 COOH, the carboxylic acid. The primary alcohol is oxidized to the carboxylic acid. Okay? And the second step of the next series of reactions, there is the reaction with the chlorine in the presence of phosphorus, followed by treatment with water. You are reminded of the reaction? Hell-Volhard-Zelinsky reaction, where the hydrogen on the carbon next to the acid group is getting substituted by a chlorine. So what you get is C6H5 CH Cl COH. That is the HVZ reaction, what you call the Hell-Volhard-Zelinsky reaction. Okay? You get the alpha chloroacid. The chlorination takes place at the alpha position. So that is typical of the Hell-Volhard-Zelinsky reaction, which is reaction with the chlorine in the presence of red phosphorus. Okay? So that's the product of the reaction. So this is Q. This is the product Q. And now product P, that is C6H5 CH2 CH2OH. That is 2-phenyl ethanol. It is P. And what are the sequence of reactions? Reaction with SOCl2 will convert or will replace the OH group by a chlorine atom. You have C6H5, CH2, CH2Cl, okay, followed by reaction with the KCN, potassium cyanide, replacement reaction CH2, CH2Cn. The chlorine is replaced by Cn, the typical nucleophilic substitution reaction of the alkyl halide with cyanide ion. The Cl is replaced by Cn. You have the corresponding nitrile compound or cyanide compound, and this is subsequently hydrolyzed in acid medium H2OH plus hydrolysis, and you have C6H5, CH2, CH2COH. So that's a compound that you get, C6H5, CH2, CH2COH, 1, 2, 3, that is 3-phenyl propanoic acid. So if I write the benzene structure in the usual way, showing the ring structure, you have CH2, CH2, okay, COOH. So that's the compound form. So this compound is the compound R, and the next step is to heat this compound with sulfuric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid. So most probably, if you look at the structure, the acid group is there, and concentrated sulfuric acid is a suitable reagent for a removal of a molecule of water, and moreover, it is a reagent providing H plus. So you can have the acyl ion, acyl cation generated, the H plus and OH removing a molecule of water, the acyl cation which will attack the ortho position of the benzene ring. So what actually happens is a cyclization, and the final product formed is CH2, you have CO. The acyl group, okay, is attacking the ortho position of the benzene ring during this reaction with the concentrated sulfuric acid. It's cyclization with the removal of a molecule of water, and therefore you are getting a cyclic ketone as the final product, S. So S is the cyclic ketone, P is already mentioned, C6H5, CH2OH, and Q is C6H5, CHCl-COH, and R is the compound C6H5, CH2CH2COH, and S is the compound which is formed by cyclization. It is a cyclic ketone. So which option gives all these compounds correctly? I think it is the option B. The option B contains the first compound, the compound Q, that is correct. It is alpha chloro compound, and the next compound is CH2CH2COH, R, that's also correct, and the compound S is the cyclic ketone. So the correct option is B. B is the correct option, and this is the chemistry behind the question. The question is not at all tough. Only thing is that it involves a number of reactions, a sequential reaction, so to say. You have the hydroboration oxidation, you have the antimarconic addition to give the alcohol, oxidation by chromium trioxide, you have the carboxylic acid, and the Helmholtz-Hart-Zelinsky reaction, you have the alpha chloroacid, and again from the starting comma in the first product P, you have the replacement of OH by Cl, on reaction with SOCl2, then replacement of Cl by Cn, on reaction with NaCN, and then the hydrolysis in acid medium, the Cn is converted into COOH. And this compound is undergoing cyclization in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. It is something like an intramolecular Friedel-Crafts acylation sort of reaction taking place to give a cyclic ketone as the product. Yes, in the question. So the correct structures for Q, R, S are given in the option B. I hope you have followed the question, you have followed the answer, you have followed the reactions. Okay, thank you.